Hello and welcome to Fulton Street Beats. Today, we're going to talk about a guitar that never really gets a lot of attention. Actually, it gets attention in the background and I get a lot of questions on it, but we never really talk about it. And that's, well, one of the first guitars that we've ever did here on Fulton Street Beats. And it's been through a lot of changes, and I know some of you have heard me say that before, but what exactly do I mean by that? Well, this is a $78 eBay build kit. That's right. At the time, I paid $78 for one of the first builds I ever did on this channel. And I put it together, and it was a little deeper than I was prepared to go when I did it at the time. It did not have holes for the bridge drilled. It did not have holes for the tailpiece drilled. So I had to do all that. And I had to find a template online, and I set it up to Gibson specs, the best I could anyhow, and set the neck and prayed, crossed my fingers, and went by guessing, goddamn. And that's exactly what it was. Now, this is a really fun guitar. Like I said, it's been through a lot of different. It was beautiful at one point, and as one of my subs, Timmy always gives me shit because, well, as you can see now, this guitar is Relic, and it started out so beautiful, and he always says, that poor Les Paul. Well, it's not a real Les Paul, although we didn't put a Gibson logo on the headstock, and we do have Gibson Custom Shop on the back. I really like this guitar because it's a Relic, because I can toss it around, beat it around, and I'm not every little ding it just gets a little more character. This has been my experiment guitar. This has been the guitar that when I want to learn how to do something to a guitar on, this is the one. Now, it's easy. It's building a guitar from scratch is fairly easy, but modifying guitars to do something they weren't intended for is a whole different thing. So this had decent sounding pickups that actually came with it, believe it or not, and decent quality hardware. But this is the first bridge that I ever waxed. Yes, it's got wax in the bridge. Why? So it cuts down on rattling. If you've ever had a bridge that rattled and you think it's fret buzz, and you chase it and chase it and chase it, and you never can find the fret buzz, times it's the bridge rattling. So it's the first thing, and the wax is held up. It has not fallen out. There's still wax in this bridge. So that's pretty cool. This guitar now has a different, I must tell the truth, it's kind of my daughter's guitar now. It's actually the one that she plays, and she really likes it a lot. So it suits her characteristics that she has. My little buggy, she's a little firecracker, and this guitar suits her. It really, really does. She likes it because it looks old. I guess she's got a kind of an old soul. And the pickups that are in it now are Gibson PAFs. And one time we even had some Ibanez Gem pickups in here, just to see if it sounded like an Ibanez Gem. And just guess what? It sounded like an Ibanez Gem. But now we got the Gibson PAFs back in here. They have been re-wax potted. They sound really, really good. It does have Gibson wiring, Gibson pots, Gibson switch. And it just has regular cheap kit tuners on it. They hold really well and they work really well. But one thing about this guitar that you probably do not know is that this fretboard is actually partially scalped. That's right. So we have from here to here scalped on the high, okay, on the high side. And then we have from here all the way down to first fret scalped, and not from here to here. Why is that? Well, there's something that I do quite frequently when I'm playing in this area, and that's I tend to push too hard. And I've always noticed that. And when I'm playing in this area, I always push too hard. And for me, scalping it in this area would make me go sharp all the time, because if you've ever played a scalped fretboard, you know that if you press too hard, you go sharp. Now, once you learn to manipulate that sharpness and know when to press hard, you can really make it kind of do what you want. And we're going to play this guitar in a second here, and I'm just going to play to a little tune that I wrote, and it's called The Whale. And don't ask me why, it just reminds me of a whale, kind of like a sobbing, if a whale could cry, kind of what it sounds like. And it's a cool bluesy song. You guys have probably heard it in different variations through other guitar demos, but this one really sings on. This guitar has a really nice tone, and I think that I think that when we do write the finished song, this will be the one that we do it with, because it just has that nice tone. This does have a bone nut. Yes, it comes with a bone nut even, and it's set nicely. But yeah, scalped. Frets are medium jumbo, and you can see the edges of the fretboard here, and you can see it's scalped. My first scalped fretboard, and just a perfect action. It's not too high, it's not too low. I can't go any lower with it. It's about as low as I could go with the setup that I got here, and that's that. And then there's the back of it, and as you can see, she's distressed and beat up. And like I said, set neck. Neck shape on this is a very slim C. Yes, very slim C. Not a D, but it is a very slim C. Very fast, very smooth. This is not finished on the back. It's just got a stain on it. Love this guitar, though. Sounds great. Anyhow, nice bass neck. Cool Relic. $78. It sounded great with the stock pickups. Yes, it really, really did. I don't have those pickups anymore. I don't know what I did. Maybe I do. Maybe I just misplaced them. But we got Gibsons in there now. But still, for $78 with a decent set of pickups in it, it's a ripper. It's a screamer. What you're going to find, I'm going to go through this. We're going to demo this in all three. We're going to demo it on the neck. We'll demo it in the middle. And we'll demo it on the bridge. And what you're going to find when I do this, let's start out in the middle today. What you're going to find when I do this is that all three offer a very distinctive but awesome sound. Like when you run it in all the positions. Now, this particular way this is set up, I guess, or these particular Gibson PAFs, when we drop this in the treble position, this thing comes to life and likes to just scream. But in the other two positions too, it'll do this and it screams too. It's really weird. And there's nothing too muddy about it. It's the perfect blend. In my opinion, it's the perfect blend. You guys tell me what you think and what you think about this Relic $78. I guess you could say $278 now with the pickups in it. That's about what I paid for them. So $278 build that's pretty awesome. And as you can see, when we scalped the fretboard here, we even went through the inlay, and I just thought that added so much character. I thought that was cool. Not because we went too deep, but because I went from here up, and actually the inlay was a little more shallow than the other ones. So that's why. But very cool playing. Nice fret ends. Of course, we did it. This was one of the first fret jobs that I ever did was on this. And I still will test things on this guitar. We might even throw some new tuners on it here pretty soon. But guys, let's get to that demo. Stick through the whole thing. It's quite long. I think it's around a 5-minute demo, but it's pretty awesome. I hope you don't listen to it on your phone. It's not going to give you what you need to hear. This was mastered with BandLab. So and I did it on the clarity setting for BandLab mastering. So check it out. Tell me what you think. Do you like the guitar for $78 with Gibson PAFs? And these pickups are great, but the guitar plays great. And I think that is honestly, if it plays great, it really conveys. I enjoy playing it as I do most of the guitars that I have in here now. I've got rid of most of the ones that I didn't enjoy playing, and now we're just keeping the ones we enjoy and always looking for other ones to add to the collections. Thanks for watching Full Street Beats, guys. If you could, hit that like button. Not if you could, do it. Hit it and forget it. And I'll be talking to you soon. And always remember, guys, it's what? Rock and roll that makes the world go round. Here's that demo. Thanks.